Okay, let's kind of finish up this amp. We're going to have a short video here. I'm going to show you how to do the navigation bar, even though we talked about it when we did the regular responsive. It's probably a good idea to make it continue. But before we do it to navigation, I want to show you something new in version 2.3. It has to do with the slider. You remember the slider has a bunch of images that you could put in there. Basically this thing here. This right here. So you could put images as a slideshow. But what happens if you want to put something else in there, like HTML pages, where you might create a table, or you might want to put a picture and some HTML text, or you want to put, I don't know, you could put videos in the slider if you want. So if you want to do that, you have to go to the slider, and there is this non-image, and what you got to do is where you have your regular carousel. You know what? We'll just go back to our page. We'll put it in the footer instead of the iframe. What do you say? Let's just go down to the footer and take the iframe out now that we understand how that works. Let's see. Where is the iframe? Here it is, right here. Let's get rid of that old iframe. And let's put this HTML or this non-graphical carousel in there. Alright, you'll also notice that not only do you have to have the carousel, but you should probably have some CSS that makes that work. So I'm just going to grab that and put it up, you know where, in the special amp custom. So I have one slide, it's blue, another slide red, and another slide green. So let's save that. I'll show you how that works. So the iframe is going to be gone by iframe. And what we have instead is a slider. There's the blue, there's the red, and there's the green. So basically it's a way to put maybe some other things other than graphics. It might be kind of fun. You could have a bunch of links where this is books, this is animals, and let your imagination go crazy there. But you don't only need to have graphics, you can also have non-graphical sliders. Okay, so that's what that is. Let's turn this off. It's pretty irritating. Alright, thank you. Alright, so that's what this non slider is. Okay, this non-graphical slider. Alright, let's do our navigation. And the way we can do that is go to resources, go to the Moose Loose menu wizard, and let's start. Let's put our menu. It's usually best to stick with that in the class here. Yeah, we've got to wait until it loads. Okay, so we'll do menu. Ooh. Menu, and then we'll do, I guess, home and about and contact and shop and I don't know, and history. Okay. Oops. And maybe under about we'll put location, and under contact we'll put directory, and contact form. Alright, that should be enough. Just so you could actually review it when you do the responsive. Alright, so let's make this green. Our background will be green. There it is, shows you right away. Our text will be white. The hover will be, we can type in words, orange. Good. We'll keep it, let's just make it black just so you can see. Okay, and then our rest background will be a lighter green. Let's see. We'll make it really crazy green. And then we'll do our font white. And we'll do orange again. And black. Alright, so here's our button bar. It's beautiful. So what we got to do is grab the horizontal. And since we don't need the style tag because we're going to put it in the style, we'll just put it in the style sheet for now because we're going to move all of these over real soon. Let's put it up where the structural. Here we go. This will be good. So now we have our menu bar. Set style. Now remember what the red is for. These have to go in each media screen so that we can resize according to the size of the browser. But we'll get the button code. Grab the button code. Go back to the HTML. Find our nav. Alright, here's a header. And here's the nav. Because it says begin the row containing nav. Then we'll put our buttons in here. And we'll save. Let's go see our buttons in our web. And there they are. Beautiful buttons. Beautiful buttons. Now, as you know, when you do the buttons, because they're going to change sizes and in fact disappear according to the size of the media screen, we've got to take the red portion and put them in each media screen. So I'll copy this. Go to our CSS. Look for the 12. Here's a begin response at 1280. We can just skip a line. Put it in there. And this is, of course, the portion where you move the buttons up and down. This is where you move the buttons farther apart in the drop down. You can move the drop downs closer and farther away from the parent or the main nav. And you can resize the buttons. So we're just going to grab that. And remember, it has to go in every single media screen. Here's 1024, so we'll do that so we can resize them, and we'll probably take some padding off the side and probably maybe take a couple pixels off the top and the bottom. And then we'll go down here. This is the 960, and we could probably even take some more padding off. Maybe make the font a little bit smaller. And then you go here. The technique actually would be to do the first one and then use the settings. Okay, where are we? We're on the 768. So let's put 2 pixels and maybe 8 pixels padding, and maybe change this down to 10. And let's just grab this. Don't have to make all those changes. Okay, this is the 480. And we'll make these really small. We'll make these so that there's 1 pixel padding at the top. It'll be like 5 padding and we'll change this to 8 point. Now what we can do down here is we can make the nav totally disappear when it's on the phone just by going display none. That'll take the nav bar completely off when we are on the phone. A lot of times in the 480 it gets small too, so let's just take the buttons off when we get to 480. So between 480 and 767 there won't be a nav. Okay, so and we're doing that just to save time. So here's our button bar. There it is, beautiful. All these external scripts are loading. Let's see. Yeah, we have for an amp page, we should have a lot of, okay, so this is 480. Let's see. When it loads, we'll refresh it and just see exactly. Yeah, see, it's slowing down because of all those things. The real key here is only put what you need. It looks like our screen. Here's our screen size that's underneath, so we won't be able to see it. But that's 480. No, because that's the first time the nav bar disappears. There's back. And we won't mess with that since you already know how to do that from studying the responsive section. Oh, history. Oh, I meant to do that. That's how you say it anciently. Anyway, so there it is. It all works. The nav bar and our little slider that we just got done. Okay. So the next version, the next video, we'll be cleaning this entire thing up and preparing it to show on the web. So let's pause and get prepared to put the finishing touches on the site.